So today I got mistaken for a gangster. Thought I was gonna get robbed. Someone cussed me out on the phone. But I got a free fight pad.
The last time you heard a funky diabetic.
Hey, what's up, EGD? It's your boy GQAzndood back with another video. This time I was promising you that I would do a video about breakups, and here it is. So breakups, there's no really good way breakups can go good. Unless you're being emotionally abused, physically abused, breaking up is probably the best thing for you to do in your relationship. But if you're gonna sit through all the rough and toughness of your relationship, it's probably worth it to stick around. But other than that, breaking up is probably your best way to end it. Now, breaking up means that you two, another person, are gonna stop your relationship together, but it doesn't necessarily mean you guys are gonna hate each other or just being each other's pain in the butts. Even during a breakup, I think both parties should be a little bit more mature and a little bit more civilized when they do break up. For example, when you break up with somebody, please, I don't care who you are, break up with them in person. If you don't want to break up in a public place, find some alone time where you guys can have some privacy, but at least break up with them in person. The one thing I hate when people break up is when they break up over the phone or text message. And for God's sakes, don't ever break up over an email. The thing with that is, breaking up over email is that you don't get this personalized non-vocal communication sense that you get from the other person. How do you know? You can't convey tone on email. You can't convey tone in the text message. You can't even really convey that much tone in a phone call. So please, if you are going to break up with somebody, please break up with them in person. Be a man, be a civilized human being, look at them in the eye, be sincere about it, let them know that, you know, it's not working out. We would be happier if we weren't together, and that even though that we're not together, that we can go our own separate ways and finally find somebody that can be with us and be happy with us. So after all that, let me tell you about the first time. Well, it's not really the first time, but one of the many times a girl's broken up with me. Now you're probably saying, James, how many times has a girl breaking up with you? And I'm gonna say maybe at least 5 times. Now, it's not as bad as it sounds, but I've never really broken up with a girl because I like to work things out in a relationship. And when I get to a point where I want a girl to become my girlfriend, I do a lot of thinking about it. And it's not just that, you know, I want a girlfriend, but I really actually sincerely like the person, you know, and I want to try it with them. Now, the first time, I would say the first memorable time a girl broke up with me was in person, thank goodness. And she came over to my house and we had a little talk. And you know, when you say like, let's have a talk, it's usually not a very good thing. So she sat me down and we started talking, and she was like, hey, I'm not happy, you know, this and this and this. And I was like, girl, what? You just told me you had a good time last night. So to me, it was very shocking that she would just come up to me and have this talk with me, because I thought things were going very well. So long story short, she and I probably broke up and made up about 4 times before finally I said, hey, I don't want to break up anymore. I don't want to make up with you anymore. I feel like if you're going to be my girlfriend, that you're going to want to be with me and not try to break up with me every other month. So what happened, we reached an agreement that we should just break up and go our separate ways, no hard feelings. And we actually broke up. We didn't see each other for a while. We didn't become friends, because becoming friends after a breakup is really not a good idea. Both people need their space, and we all need our time to think about what just happened and let it all sink in. We had our space, and finally we had a chance to hang out together, and we were actually cool with one another. We had our time apart. We had our time apart to grow apart. And when we did hang out with each other, it wasn't weird. We were friends all over again. And I actually still have a good relationship with her. She has a boyfriend right now, and I still talk to her once in a while, and she's doing wonderful. So guys and girls, when you're out there and you're dating and you're thinking about breaking up, so remember, don't break up over a phone call, over a text message, or email. Do it in person. Be polite. Be respectful, because in due time, if someone breaks up with you, you'd want to expect the same thing from them. And remember, even though it's a breakup, it doesn't mean it's not going to happen again. And you can only try your best and learn from the experience that you've been through and apply that to your new relationship in the future, because you have a long life and there's many people in the world and you just don't know whenever you'll find the one. Once again, guys, this is GQAzndood with EGD Elite Gamers Dating signing out. I'm gonna go play Super Mario Brothers because I haven't beaten that game yet, and I've always wanted to beat it ever since I was 6 years old. Hopefully, you'll join me when I do my streaming. But other than that, this is GQAzndood out, guys. See you next time. Bye. And it was all good. We had our space, we had our time apart, and we can't talk. So long story short, blah, blah, blah.